I am so thrilled about our guests today, Bill and Jennifer of Keep Our Pets, and we are excited to hear about what they're doing to impact our community. Tell me about Keep Our Pets Food Bank. I'll start with you, Bill.
Well, we started in 2012, so we're 13 years into it now or so, and we are expanding every day with the new influx of people that are coming to the Myrtle Beach area. Come with them are their pets. And what we do is we supply low-income and elderly people in Horry and Georgetown counties with pet food and all the pet equipment that they need for their pets so that they can stay in their homes and they don't enter the shelter system at all.
That is great. I can only imagine how stressful it can be when you have a pet that you love and you're trying to figure out how to provide for that pet. I guess,
right.
What are some of the stories that you've seen with families and the significance of what you do? How is it impacting them?
Well, most of our clients are, as I said, are on Social Security. And when Social Security gives them a yearly raise, they also raise the medical insurance, and they wind up bringing home less money. So at the end of many years that go by, they can't afford to feed their pets or they can't afford to feed themselves.
Definitely emotionally draining, I'm sure. So Jennifer, tell me about your role with the organization.
Well, I used to be known as the cat lady, and I can never say no to an animal. And I love people, and it's just wonderful to be able to help people like our client, Mrs. Tucker. She's an elderly lady. She comes after church, and her dog is her world. My own mother just passed away recently, and she had 2 cats that were her whole life. Her universe revolved around them, and now we have them. But she was on a very limited income. We have people displaced from domestic violence. We have a lot of veterans. So it's just very rewarding when people, sometimes they'll cry because they're so grateful that they can give their pet the best food and care.
Right, especially to keep them out of shelters, to keep them off the streets, you know, and to have to get rid of them basically. Your organization is allowing them to keep their pets, as the name says.
Correct.
Right, that is great. Well, when it comes to the community being involved and supporting what you're doing, what does that process look like?
Well, they can check out our website at keepourpetsfoodbank.org, and you can donate there, you can volunteer there, you can also just support us through social media, pass it on, tell somebody who needs help, tell somebody who wants to help. And you know, it's amazing that this bag of food right here can be $50 in the store, and at our place it's $4.50 because we charge only the freight. The food is free, and the freight charge is 15 cents a pound.
Interesting, interesting. Well, I do want to hear a little bit about our friend here, Pablo, just really quickly before we leave. Tell me about Pablo.
Well, Pablo was found in Georgetown 13 years ago, and he's going on 14 years old now, and he was a lost pack animal who we rehabilitated, and as you can see now, he doesn't bite anyone. He has raised a kitten on his own, and he's very gentle, and he is the best pup you could have.
I love that. That is so great. Hi, Pablo. Hello. He was looking when we were coming into the studio like, what is this?
And I would also encourage people to go to a shelter and get an animal instead of buying an animal from a breeder, because they are virtually the same.
Love it. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.